Hello everyone, my name is Alexander Ermenkov. Today is 19th of March 2023 and we are here together in a beautiful place where I'm going to build 3 new houses, part of my visions for 100 new houses before 2030. And since I am sharing with you my daily reality, I would like to speak about some topic. Maybe it looks like it is not very much about reality, but once we understand what reality is, you are going to understand how it matches with everything that I'm doing. I know a lot of people are just wanting to do one thing. For example, you can say, Alex, if you want to be a businessman, just be a businessman and nothing else. Don't go into coaching or don't try to explain other things. Just stay in the area where you want to be. But since reality is created from a lot of quadrants and there are different things that we can express ourselves in, it is not good just to stay, for example, in the educational part of reality. If I decide to be only educator, I'm not able to implement my knowledge. That's why for me it's very important everything that we are doing, everything that we are sharing between each other, to be able to show it, to give it as an example, and to be in a situation where we are constantly implementing what we are sharing with each other. For me, this is authentic sharing, and that's why today I was willing to present to you my expressions regarding the inner world and the outer world. And for a long time, I thought that this is very important, but I was 100% sure that this is not everything that is out there. And that's why I realized that if we stay only on the horizontal level of reality, and if we're just trying to influence reality, if we're just trying to manifest different things, as you see now here, I'm standing close to the ground based on my imagination, based on my dreams. Soon it will be a big construction here, and we are going to have 3 nice beautiful houses around that will be in the nature, and people are going to rent them in the future. But if we go into reality only with the purpose of meaning to just manifest things that are from our inside and to influence the outer reality, we haven't understand the reason why we are here. Because there is one more direction which is even much more important than the inside-out influence. The other direction is the so-called influence from the above and towards the below. Since we are border zone creatures, it's very important to understand that the direction from the inside to the out of our influence is one part, but also from the above there is an influence to our inside. So our inside is influencing the outer reality, but also we are influenced from the above reality and also to some extent from the below reality. So since we are standing in a crossroad into the reality experiences, and we are multi-dimensional border zone creatures, it's very important to understand and to have the right mindset. For example, regarding real estate and regarding ownership, which is one part of the human being, is the so-called havingness. We are primarily through 3 things. We are beingness, and a lot of us are in the mindset coaching, into different type of coaching, and we are very interested in the beingness. The other part of our reality is the doingness. What exactly we are clothing our reality with? What is our ecosystem that we are creating around us? This is part of the doingness. And the third thing is the havingness. What we have become stewards about in the physical matter reality. Yes, the physical matter reality is very important part of all of our spiritual or earthly or higher conscious experience. If we think that everything is mentalism, we are going to miss the point. If we think that everything is this spiritual non-matter reality, we are going to miss the point. the reality is out there for us in order to understand the interactions between the above and the below, and between the inside and the outside part of the reality. Only when we understand the movement between the four directions and influences, only then we are going to be able to move strongly into the flows that we are able to create into the reality, and not to be someone that doesn't understand that everything is constantly connected together. So let me speak a little bit about the above and a little bit about the below, how the above and the below are influencing our inside thinking and our inside reality. If we think that it's only us there, and if we think that only our intent matter, then it is very interesting through the viewpoint of solipsism, where I am creating my own reality. To some extent this is true, but also the earth, the space, and everything else was created by the intent of the creators. It was created long before we were here in this physical matter reality. So the moment we are here, because we are in the image and in the same way created as the creators of everything in which we are participating, we are calling it creation, still we are to acknowledge that there are much more intents than our personal intent, towards which we are to understand and to know how to correlate with it. Because if we think that reality is possible to be there for us only where our intent is working and nothing else, we are going to go into a lot of delusions. Since this is not something that I want for my life, and this is something I'm sharing with you, for example, with the real estate, the way I am behaving is that the only thing I'm doing in the physical matter reality, by being able to be influenced from the above, I know that I'm only steward here on this planet for everything that is given into my ecosystem of appearance as a steward. So all my havingness doesn't belong to me. I'm not attached to them. I'm not something that I'm chasing forward, but this is part of my stewardship and responsibility to move forward into the reality in order the above influence to be able to be more strongly intervening into the earthly realm of the human experience. So we have also the stream of the below. So the above and the below streams, they are even before the intent. They are the impulses that are creating the thoughts, that are influencing our impulses, our urges, long before the thoughts or the urges or the desires to come into our existence of experience. So in a sense, everything that we are doing here in this reality is, yes, it is pre-programmed, it is predestined, but also we are the one who are able to participate and are able to really allow ourselves to be influenced from the above in order our inner being to be able to influence the outer reality. So, thank you for watching today. Enjoy your reality and enjoy the interaction between the above and the below, and between your inner world reality and your outer world experience. For example, now here is going to become work in progress. From next week they are going to start the construction, and in 1 month time I'm going to give you new expressions about how this land is becoming a new type of building construction, how little by little things that were only in my inner being are becoming part of the physical matter reality. Bye bye.